Police officers, have you ever had to arrest family? While doing my nightly patrol, I noticed a black Hyundai swerving in the highway doing 95 miles per hour. When I finally got the driver to pull over and step out of the vehicle, my jaw dropped. It was my wife, drunker than an Irishman, staring right at me. But instead of looking guilty or ashamed, she lunged at me. "You cheater!" she yelled, clawing her nails at my face. I tried to restrain her, but she just kept hitting me and trying to gauge my eyes, until I had no choice but to handcuff her by force. I placed her into the back seat and took off for the police station. The whole ride the cray she kept saying our marriage was over, and refused to elaborate why she thought I cheated. My heart genuinely broke bringing her in. I thought she was having another psychotic break. But then, she saw a picture of my coworker Dana's face on the wall and started yelling, "That's her! That's the one you're sleeping with!" I was genuinely confused. Me and Dana sometimes patrolled together, but that was it. I stayed in that station talking to my wife for hours, trying to plead that I never cheated. But she wouldn't listen to a word I said. I was eventually forced to just leave her in the cell and head home. When I came back in the morning, my wife was still there. And that's when I saw Dana in the break room. She rushed to me immediately. "Oh my God, are you okay? Your wife is so crazy for saying all of that about us. Is there anything I can do to help?" I told her yes, there was. I took her to my wife and asked Dana to explain that we never slept together. "You're both lying. I found your lipstick in his patrol car." My wife slurred at Dana, who was stepping back looking genuinely scared. And before anyone else could get a word in, my wife's parents arrived at the station. Her father jabbed his finger into my chest. "You piece of garbage! How dare you arrest your own wife?" Her mother was right behind him, tears streaming down her face. "How dare you sleep with your coworker?" The whole station was now watching. The chief even stepped out, and I had to convince him I was handling this. That's when Dana stepped forward. She was usually a hothead in confrontation, but her hands were up peacefully for some reason. "Sir and ma'am, there's been a huge misunderstanding. Your son-in-law and I are just colleagues." My father-in-law whipped around to face her. "We know all about you. Late-night shifts, text messages. Jennifer showed us everything." I grabbed my mother-in-law's arm. "What text messages? I've never texted Dana outside of work schedules." My wife suddenly gripped the bars. "January 15th, February 3rd, March 22nd, all dates you were texting. Should I keep going?" I pulled out my phone, scrolling frantically through my messages, but I found nothing. "I don't know what you're talking about." Dana touched my shoulder gently. "This is so confusing for you. Maybe someone spoofed your number." My father-in-law got in my face. "Get her out of that cell now. We're taking her home." I told him politely that doing this in the police station wasn't the brightest move. His face went red. That's when the desk sergeant intervened. "Sir, she blew a .19. Your daughter is facing DUI charges. Bail hearing isn't until noon." "Then we'll wait," her mother spat. "And our lawyer will be hearing about this false imprisonment." Dana pulled me aside while they went to sit with my wife. "Listen, I think you should go home. Check on your son. This is getting really ugly and you look exhausted." She was right. I drove home in a daze, my hands shaking on the steering wheel. When I walked through the door, Ethan was sitting on the couch, still in his pajamas even though it was almost 10 a.m. "Dad?" His voice was small. "What happened?" Mom was crying. "Is she okay?" I sat down next to him trying to find the right words. "Mom made a mistake driving when she shouldn't have. She's safe, just upset. She kept talking about Dana on the phone with Grandma," Ethan said. My blood went cold. "You know Miss Dana?" He nodded. "Yeah, she brought us cookies once when you were working overtime. Mom got really mad after she left." I felt my stomach drop. "When was this? Like 2 months ago maybe?" Mom threw the cookies in the trash and kept crying. I stood up, pacing now. "Did Dana say anything to Mom?" "I don't know. They talked at the door for a while. Mom looked really upset after." None of this made sense. I checked my patrol car while Ethan watched TV. Sure enough, under the passenger seat, a tube of lipstick. But I'd never seen Dana wear lipstick. Not once in 3 years. Back inside, my phone buzzed with a text from Dana. "Your wife made bail. Her parents paid. I tried to calm things down for you, but she wouldn't listen. They're going to the house right now. I'm so sorry this is happening to you." I texted back asking her why she never told me she came to my house. Suddenly I got no response. 5 minutes passed. Then 10. Finally she texted back. "I just wanted to drop off shift schedules. I didn't know it would upset her." My stomach dropped. We'd been getting schedules digitally for 2 years. Before I could even fully process what this truly meant, my wife and her parents were at the door. Full story on channel linked below.